This is the landing page that you get to after you log in. You can see your active projects as well as your historic projects. I'll go ahead and click on this active project, and here's where you can create your first tract. So I'll just call this T001. This is first tract, whatever description you want to put in. You can put in a county, state, all this information. Go ahead and create the tract. And now you can upload documents here. So I can upload an image for the tract, and I'll go ahead and show you the document uploading. So it's empty now. You can select multiple files. So I'm just going to put in 4 for the sake of this demo. You could upload as many as you want though. And they quickly upload, and what's happening here is they're being saved to a Firebase database. So it's a modern, robust database. And then you can see the documents themselves are viewable here. You can enter details, so whatever the instrument type may be. But I'll show you a cool feature we have, which is called AI processing. I'm going to do it for all these documents. I can select all these documents and say process with AI. This will kick off a background process, so you can still use the rest of the website while this is going on. And it's sending each document to a large language model that's reading them and extracting the details that are relevant to create the run sheet. And so it's almost finished here, going through all 4 documents. So it's a few seconds per document, and then you can see this new tag. These are ready for review. AI has found details. So I'll click on this first one here and see AI found 10 suggestions of content. So it said this is a deed record. It's in Freestone County, volume 841, page 380. So it's reading this actual handwritten text here and extracting that into the structured data. And this all gets saved. Each of these gets tagged and saved into the database. So it's very easy to search, filter. And then I love this description. This document is a deed conveying a lot in a city cemetery. The legally significant detail is the recording date discrepancy, which requires further investigation. So pretty nuanced in its understanding. You can go through and accept, individual suggestions, which we want landmen to actually review the content and make sure that it's accurate. And if you've reviewed them all, you can just say, accept all, and we'll go ahead and accept for all of these documents, just so I can show you what the next step in the process looks like. And I think we missed one at the beginning here. There we go, accept all suggestions. So now I'll go back to documents and show you how to add, again, multiple to the run sheet. You can do this per document, or you can select all of these and I'll say add to run sheet. And what this does is puts all of that structured data into a run sheet and organizes it in order from instrument date, has the name of the document, as well as all of the information that it extracted. Now this is incomplete because, obviously some of the fields were not found by AI, and so that would need to be filled in, but this significantly reduces the complexity and errors and the speed of creating a run sheet. Now, if you want to export it, you can say export PDF, and you can choose to just get the title sheet, or you can include all of the documents. And so it says this is going to be 2.1 megabytes. It's only 4 documents. And this takes a few seconds, but it puts it together in a nice run sheet. So here's the title of the project, the track, and then you have, the basic title sheet along with instrument numbers, and then between each instrument you can see, instrument 1, there it is, put together instrument 2, there it is. So highly organized, and you'll be able to export this into multiple formats if you don't want it in a PDF. And we're also in process of adding a client portal so that clients can comment on this directly without the need to review an offline PDF and then send an email. You can just put in comments directly with their login. All right, that's a brief overview of Landhorn. Thank you so much.